So we've got a huge pyramid here, but they're building a little model for a museum display. What we know is that the surface area of just the triangular faces, so this would be the lateral area, is 3,000 inches squared. Can you see that there'd be 4 of those? So if we were looking just at one of these triangles, that if we took that 3,000 and divided by 4, one of these triangles is 750 inches squared. We want to figure out the actual height from the center of this pyramid. And what we know right now is we know that the area of one of these triangles is 750. We know that the base is 50, but we don't know the height of the pyramid, and we also don't know the slant height of one of those sides. And this is where your formulas come in and algebra comes in. You know that the area of a triangle is base times the slant height divided by 2. And can you see that we know all of these things except for h? Anytime you know all of the variables except for one in a formula, you can plug it in and figure it out. So here, I know the area is 750. I know the base is 50. So 750 would equal 25h, divide by 25, and you'll get 30. So the slant height right here is 30. If we go back to our main picture, that means I know this part right along here is 30. And that makes another triangle. Slant height was 30. I want to find the height. How long is that blue line? Well, it'd be 50 if it was all the way across, right? It's going to be 25. Oops, I want to make that blue. So now we've made another triangle and we only have an h to solve for. If I was really picky and criticizing myself, I get mad at myself because I'm using 2 h's for 2 different things. This first h was the slant height, and now this other h is the height of the pyramid. Probably should use different variables, but we'll just stick with this right now. I wouldn't take off marks on your quiz or test if you use the same variable in this case. They will once you get to grade 12. But now, the h isn't the hypotenuse. It's just the height. So when I do a squared plus b squared equals c squared, I'll have to get, oops, multiply these out. 25 squared is 625. 30 squared is 900. Move the 625 over by subtracting. And when we take the square root of that, we get h is 16.58. How many decimal places do they want? Nearest tenth of an inch, so 16.6 inches. Couple things to be careful with in questions is to make sure that you're always dealing with the same units throughout, but this question was always inches. So this question worked backwards to figure everything out.